Keith Scott, your host. We're here for Black Worship number 7 right here at Antioch Sports Complex. And I've got Dr. Kemp, the man that runs the whole facility, also the residing pastor right here at Antioch.
Most importantly, we are able to recognize the service of persons in the ministry for decades.
Right.
And that's something that's very precious. So I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it really is. Reverend Arshiel couldn't be here, but, the gentleman that, they decided that they were going to honor him tonight. Absolutely. And they did.
He was recognized last year as an inductee for 2018. The Lord took him home before this time came about, but that doesn't negate the fact that he was still a man worthy of honor. So I'm glad that we went ahead and did that.
But I believe that what you've done today is brought together a group that's called Men of Distinction. And so I feel fortunate to be counted as one of those men of distinction, and certainly want to give a whole lot of praise to those who've been recently inducted in terms of this year for the accomplishment, and certainly for their being a part of the fraternity.
Those of us who knew Dr. Arshiel, we knew that he demonstrated every facet of being a strong, faithful, loyal husband. We know he was a renowned pastor, but ain't nobody mad about this but the devil. And we want to keep him mad. And we say, to God be the glory for the life well lived, yes, of Dr. Arshiel, but of his precious wife who is still with us, Sister Ruby Arshiel. Let the works of her hands bring her praise at the city gate. We love you, Sister Ruby Arshiel. Such an honor to talk about and to present our next honoree, the one and only Sister Draper. She's a loving mother, a loving wife. She's a good sister friend. She is a prayer warrior. Let me tell you, we've been praying together for many, many years. And I'm just so grateful to present this honor to her. May God continue to bless you.
What an honor it is to stand among such great women of God. I thank God for an opportunity to serve not only with my husband at Maranatha Bible Church and to serve our church family, but just to be involved with such great women of God. They are so awesome, so supportive, and I love them all dearly. I thank the Academy, I thank Vista Products. It is so many people to thank when you look at this great event and the length of time and all the honorees over the years, and just being able to stand head to head and toe to toe and work in this city with such great men of God. It is such an honor. And I thank you dearly, and I just praise God for the opportunity to serve him and to serve our city. Thank you.
As we honor these two dynamic men of God who in life and in death, but because of life, have still touched those of us that are here and beyond. Introduction of Pastor, the late Pastor Reuben Arshiel, is none other than his son and his successor, the person of Pastor-elect Reuben Arshiel. Let us receive him right now with the great amen.
To Pastor Draper, my dad was so looking forward to being honored alongside you, the man of God, that he so dearly loved, and it also goes for Sister Draper and all the Maranatha family. He loved you all.
We love you too.
And Randa, I did not mind sharing my father's love with you or any of you other that he called sons. He loved coming to this annual gathering, not only because he enjoyed the fellowship of the brethren and the sistren, he also looked forward to applauding all co-laborers in the ministry whenever and wherever he had that opportunity to do. Especially Pastor Kemp, because the food and the hospitality, I couldn't have said it better myself. I wish that the Reverend Dr. R.L. Arshiel Sr. had lived to see this day, and I am grateful to Avista that you still chose to honor my father as if he were your father.
Yes, he did.
When he died, a little boy who had adopted my father as his grandfather cried uncontrollably, and when his mother tried to console him, he said, "He cannot die. He's too important to die." And I hear the Lord say, "Reuben Lewis Arshiel Sr., you are far too important to me to leave you on earth any longer. But until then, my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until then, until my eyes behold that city and see my Father again, and will sing the songs of Zion around his throne. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. Heaven and earth are filled with his glory." Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today I have the awesome privilege of introducing Pastor Randall Draper Sr. as one of the inductees of this year's Clergy Hall of Fame, class of 2018. And before I begin, I would like to congratulate the family of Pastor R.L. Arshiel for his induction. He was a great pastor and a great man of God who has finished his race and is deserving of every honor that has been bestowed him thus far. Amen. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the 2018 Hall of Fame inductee, Senior Pastor of Maranatha Bible Church located in Converse, Texas, my father, Dr. Randall E. Draper Sr.
To say, first of all, I'm so humbled to be honored with such great men who have gone on before, and to be able to stand on their shoulders and represent the King of Glory. I believe what sums up my life and my ministry is one simple word called grace. When I think about grace, it is God's unmerited favor. I don't believe I'll retire until God retires me. I don't know of one retired demon. I don't know of one retired demon. People say, Draper, are you still preaching? I say, well, are people still sinning? As long as people are sinning, I'll be appreciative. His truth is marching on.
What a privilege it is today to be able to stand and to make the presentation to Pastor Draper. And one of the reasons why it is such a prized privilege is because Pastor Draper is my homeboy. We both came out of Houston, and when I came to the city of San Antonio, he was already here. And of course, I have monitored as well as marveled at what God has done through him in ministry in the city of San Antonio and surrounding areas. He is a great person. Amen. He's a great friend, a great brother, and I take much joy and pride in being able to share this moment with him because it is surely well deserved, even though what we receive we don't deserve according to the description of grace. I trust and pray today that as we place this gift upon you, this, amen, medallion upon you, that you would accept it and receive it today on behalf of this momentous occasion and all that it represents, because we want you to know you are highly esteemed among the brethren in this city.
It's my pleasure as the Deacons Coordinator of Maranatha Bible Church to present this award as a token of our appreciation to you, Pastor, to honor you as a visionary, a mentor, as a real spiritual leader, and as personally my spiritual father. I want to thank you for your commitment to make disciples.
It's a sheer joy and pleasure to introduce the 2019 inductees into the Hall of Fame Black Worship. And they are Pastor Ray Brown, Resurrection Baptist Church. Come on, let's give a round of hand. And Pastor Robert Forte Sr., Mount Gilead Baptist Church. Come on, let's give it to stand up, Pastor Gilead. Pastor Forte. Come on, let's give it to him. Come on, stand up. Come on up here. He's a legend in his own right.
To all the officers of this great organization, and my congratulations to the inductees today. In my home, it's filled with trophies and awards, plaques of all kinds. But of all the accolades, of all the trophies, I think this is the greatest thing that could ever happen to me.
It feels wonderful to be here. I'm humbled by the privilege, and I just thank God for the opportunity to be recognized. At the end of the day, it's His grace, His love, and His favor. And I'm so glad that I'm so well thought of by my fellow clergymen that they would think enough of me to honor me this day.
What a wonderful time we had tonight to celebrate the induction of Dr. Randa Draper and posthumously the late Dr. Arshiel. It was a blessing. And to hear the new inductees for next year, this is a wonderful event. Be blessed, Pastor D. Be blessed.